good.
Alrighty, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to 10 in the Pit. We got Mr. Baby Daddy himself, Aaron Taft. He finally has enough games on the brand new Brunswick Mesmerize. It's been roughly about 5 weeks, not bad. Not bad.
About 5 weeks.
I had to sub a couple extra times to get some games on it.
No.
But we got it. We got it here. So, Mr. Taft did the fresh off the press about 5 weeks ago. He made the ball look decent. It's round, it's solid, it's smooth. It's kind of, you know, matches Aaron. It's dirty.
That's right.
But it played very well. I was envious of it because I got stuck with the Vaporize. And the Vaporize wasn't very friendly.
And you know what? We both probably would have liked the other person.
Correct. So Aaron probably would have benefited very well with a slower ball speed, less revs with the Vaporize. And with me with higher revs and a little bit more ball speed, I probably would have been better with the Mesmerize. But that's just how it works. But this gives you an honest take on pretty much everybody's opinion on bowling balls. So what Aaron is going to do, he is going to work his way right to left. He's probably a little bit out of practice. It's been a minute. But just think, it's your last one. You'll be okay. So,
Not from left. From left, I'm good.
right,
It's getting there.
Getting it up the board is going to be the hard part. So, no matter what, I always make my guys throw one ball up 10. At least one ball. Because that gives my down and in guys something to look at, something to see. And then we work our way across. And hopefully we get to the line that you normally will play. Aaron's going to start at 10. He's going to play the channels, working across past 10. And then after he goes all the way across, he's going to come back to his happy spot, throw us a couple of strikes, and then he'll give his blunt, honest opinion, then we'll get out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. I'm going to zoom the camera in a little bit, so just watch your 5 head, my guy.
Rude. Not wrong. Just rude.
Well, yeah. Hey, Q. One more light, my guy? Maybe we have a light out. Fuck.
Middle dot?
20, my guy. Middle dot
20. It's always been 20.
It will never change.
It will never not be 20.
Correct.
So I'm probably going to stand around 20, maybe a little bit right of it. Try to throw right up 10. Might be a little outside of it, but that's going to be the try. That's a strike. I'm counting it, and I'm going to move, because that was uncomfortable. But as you can see, once it hits dry, it's a big solid. It wants to go. So we're going to let it. So I'm going to move about 5 boards, put me at a little bit right of 25, put me in between second and third, still going to have to keep the ball speed up. Alright, that's
4.
That's 4 left, not 4 out of the middle.
Nope.
Kinda grabbed it, kinda threw it like ass. But you know, you'll have that. You'll have that when I'm uncomfortable being farther right than I'm supposed to be. On wood lanes with a big old solid. On a little bit burnt house shot. But we're gonna try it. 25 in between second and third.
Better.
That's solid. How many more you want?
We got 3 on the deck, but we're moving left.
You're goddamn right. Like I said, it wants to go as soon as it hits dry. Big old solid. It's really smooth for being a big old solid. Not super angular. So I do have to tighten my ball speed a little bit with it. So I'm standing 30, gonna end between 3 and 4. Yeah, a little grabby. But still played well through the oil that's there.
Actually, Joey was the only one to shoot on the right side. Fresh off the press.
We're gonna say it's toast.
Oh, okay, just to make you feel better.
So I don't feel bad about throwing shit shots.
Gotcha. Say, besides Joey's 15 shots, it's pretty clean, my guy.
No. stand 30, maintain third and fourth. It's closer to fourth, but it held. That's about where I play a normal house shot. Then I can swing it out. If I hit third, I can leave it in. If I hit fourth, and it sits really well in the oil. It doesn't snap. It doesn't try to go too early. I'll go a little farther left, about 35, between fourth and fifth. Sure is, because I didn't get it out.
Pulled the shit out of that.
Sure did. I hit fifth. I hit fifth all right.
Yes, you did.
But it didn't go anywhere else.
No, it didn't. I thought for sure it was going to check up and kick a 7-pin, my guy.
I thought it was gonna be Pocket Brooklyn. There's enough oil out there.
Oh, I thought it was dry, my guy.
It's dry, but not in the middle.
That's true. It still doesn't have the outside dryness as the other houses we bowl in.
If I had used that ideal, I could have got
Better. Oh. Did you fluff that at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
I didn't hit it.
Okay.
But still, it almost came back.
Ball speed was good, protection was good. You just didn't finish.
God, no.
So close.
So close. But also, not at all.
No.
But you better believe, even if it was a bad shot, if it tripped out the bucket, I'm leaving it. You better believe.
Aaron is not a proud individual.
Right.
There you go. You hit that one.
No carry in this house.
Just a touch behind the head.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Should have carried. I hit the head pin.
So you got two options. Get it out to the right further or slow it down a touch. Which do I adjust my speed now?
I can. Doesn't mean I do it well.
I know, I'm just saying.
That's the
Slow down.
problem. Ugh. Probably to kick it out, I could probably slow it down, let her eat. You know, I used to love these types of moments, and now I gotta fuck with speed. Better fall.
That was textbook. You can see it was just about a quarter of a mile an hour slower. The ball text.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
Almost.
Almost. Sometimes.
Almost.
Sometimes I'm not completely incompetent.
Yes. I mean, rude, but true.
I'm not even going. I'm not. Should I?
One. We know it'll do it. We know it'll do it.
I'm gonna go 5 more left quick, not that high. Aim for 56, and hopefully kind of get it out.
First attempt. No doubts.
Easy.
3 left on the deck, but no doubts.
A light mixer, if you will.
Move back to your happy spot. Pound me out 1 or 2, and
Sounds good to me.
give me your blunt, honest opinion. We'll get you the hell out of here, my
That
guy.
sounds good to me. So I'm gonna move back to probably like a little bit right over 30, like 28, 29. Go between second and third. Keep that ball speed up here, but that hasn't been a problem. There's that. I've thrown good shots up until here. Go back to where I want to
You
be.
just buff the shit out of it.
Just pull it 10 boards.
No.
That's solid. That's how you draw it up. Alright. 28, third arrow. That was bad. But not bad enough.
Look pretty good for you.
5, 7, 10 may have been the last ones to fall, but they fell.
Correct. Left 3 on the deck again.
And it may have been the 5, 7, 10.
It was. Can you give me 1 with all 10 in the pit and then we'll get out of here?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever watched me bowl, James. I almost never have a solid strike.
Every week, my guy. Every week.
There's always something that falls late.
That is true.
Always. Always. Jaden!
Just throw another ball, my guy.
Ball 17.
Just throw another one.
We'll see.
Should clear it. You strike, it stays in the video. Yeah, do what you gotta do to get the ball back, man.
I should just bowl like that from now on.
Facts.
8-pound house ball from the back dots. Don't move my feet. Don't have a mark.
You don't even need bowling shoes.
Fuck no. I don't need bowling shoes anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
I kinda do. But I kinda don't.
I was gonna say you slide maybe an inch.
I slide just enough to justify bowling shoes.
That's true. That's true.
Or I get a really worn down pair of Hades.
I will kill you. I will drag you out to the parking lot.
28, cleared arrow, ball speed up. Don't
Check.
That's solid. I'll go where you want.
Almost 10 in the tip, too.
Almost, except for there was a 9-pin
Correct.
on a Brooklyn chop.
Correct.
Because that makes sense.
Only when you're throwing it.
That's right. I left a solid 9-pin Brooklyn. It's solid.
I've left a 10-pin book.
Isn't that fun?
Like, how the hell do you eat a 10-pin book?
Isn't that fun? Alright. Good job. I'm moving the board left just to try to change my angles. And I still just trying to hold. And that's what I get.
You were doing so well. You were all the way across. Go back to your happy spot. You're out here just throwing bricks. Throwing bricks, my
I always want to tell you, I'm still striking, except for that one. And
That's true.
And when I whip the head pin.
That is true. Carry's carry, my guy.
Carry is carry. And what I say, don't move till the carry stops. Alright, if that is carry,
That ain't carry.
that's close. It's only 9.
That was ugly, my guy. That was ugly.
If only I didn't suck.
Oh my God. All 10 in the pit.
I'll hand the best.
You had a little straggler, but it's up.
Just had to move right a little bit and throw faster.
Oh, very good. See?
Imagine that.
Imagine that. A little
What
bit
a
closer to
concept.
friction.
What an idea. Big
What a-
solid ball,
yeah.
fast up friction. Who would have thought?
Right. Weird.
Weird.
Weird. Want to show the pretty colors and we'll wrap this bad boy up. Where was this airing? All year. Let me just start off with that.
Where's
Alrighty, boys and girls, children of all ages. That would be that brand new Brunswick Mesmerize and the one and only Aaron Taft. He worked all the way across, went back to his happy spot. He didn't struggle going all the way across. The only place he struggled from was his happy spot. I don't know how that's possible,
Isn't
but
that fun?
that's the way Mr. Taft is.
Generally.
So, 4.5, 5 weeks. How many games you got on the ball?
Like 50, 60?
Perfect. So you got enough games on. Now, Aaron is one of the only few that does not roll on wood a lot.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
you have most of your game, almost all of your games on
Probably
synthetic.
all of my games.
All of your games on synthetic. Since the baby has been born, you haven't been down in practice much, so all of them have been on synthetic.
More likely.
Correct. So, what do you see different from wood to synthetic?
Honestly, with the shots for different houses, the outsides end up being a little bit drier up there.
Correct.
So I have more to bounce off of at the other houses. The wood is a little bit less forgiving. So
Correct.
the shot where I missed the head pin probably would have been either struck or been a 7-pin.
Correct.
Depending on which
Totally
house.
agree. Totally agree. I try to explain that all the time, that we don't have the outer edges like a lot of houses do.
You
that are
would
dry.
think because we're wood that it would just be toast outside 5,
No.
and it is not, oddly enough.
We still have, I believe there's from 5 to the gutter, there is 1 or 2 milliliters on our house.
Yeah, and you can tell.
Correct. So I always tell people it's about 3 to 5 boards of thickness.
Generally, I'll agree with that.
Okay, like generally, if we put down, let's say, cheetah on wood, and then you go up to rip pole on cheetah, it's like 3 to 5 boards.
Probably.
Okay.
Give or take.
That's basically what I say, and now you have more experience on synthetic than the rest of us. So
With Don Johnson, I'll definitely agree with that.
Correct.
Because here I was walking the gutter on Don Johnson. I remember that.
yes, I do.
And then at my regional, I was comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. 50 games on the bowling ball. Was it worth your initial investment? Meaning, Brunswick gave you a product that they promised they were going to give you. They didn't oversell it or undersell it.
I think they probably won.
I agree. I think this ball
Because it's a good ball.
It's very good, and it's probably one of the stronger balls on the market as of late.
I would say probably. Depending on layouts and all that heavy
Just
BS.
out of the box.
But generally, I would say yes.
Yes, and I believe it plays like a big asymmetrical
A big,
solid.
strong, smooth ASO.
It reminds me a lot of a little bit stronger Evo.
Yeah.
Very round, very smooth, very tumbly
As
on
a,
the back.
as a comparison,
Correct.
I'd go with that. It's more than the Evoke, but it's just as smooth, honestly.
Correct, and that's why I said that this would fit
Yeah.
me and the Vaporize would have fit.
Honestly, it would have.
But it's the way it works. It's the way we rumble. So 50 games, it was true and honest. I think Brunswick undersold it, but I think they oversold the Vaporize.
And that's where it's hard. Like we were just talking. I don't think the Vaporize fit you
Correct.
as well.
Correct. And I said that in the video
Right.
very, very clearly.
Right.
Like if you have lower speeds, lower revs, the Vaporize will probably line up for you
Probably pretty
perfectly.
well.
As soon as you get your hand on the inside of the ball and you like to manipulate your release, that's where you start to notice a lot of inconsistencies in the cup.
Generally.
Correct.
Obviously, depending on the layout. If you change the surface, if you...
Correct. I went
Which
with
you
a
did.
stronger layout. I should have went with my typical 70 by 5 by 50.
I wonder if you put a little something like
That's coming.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, before it gets out of my bag, it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I'd try it.
I was stupid excited to get the games on it just so I can review it, so now I can play with it.
Yes.
And that's where I'm headed with
I
it.
think that'll work.
I think if I hit that with 4K or 3K,
You'll love it.
I think I'll.
I think you'll love it, actually.
It'll smooth right out, and it should give me a little bit of forgivability. I'll be a happy man.
That's right. Anyways.
Anyway, back to the
Anyways.
Mesmerize, not the Vaporize. Aaron didn't have to play with this at all, and it fits him very well. He gets to use it game 1. It did take him a little longer to get the games on it because you could really only use it
Game 1.
game 1, even on synthetics.
After game 1,
Correct, and
I got to go out of it.
Right, and bowling with the people you bowl with, you all pretty much are playing in the middle of the lane together.
Generally.
And me and you are right in the same almost spot every time we bowl together.
Generally.
So,
But yeah, so once it's worn down,
it's gone.
and it's a big solid, so
Correct.
it's going to just keep checking.
Yes, it is. All right, so if someone comes into the shop and they're looking for that big, strong, asymmetrical ball, is this going to be the one you recommend?
If you're looking for a big ball, yes.
I agree.
Because it's, like I said, it's smooth. It is manipulatable to a point.
Correct.
Because it is a big ball.
You got a
Like
bigger
I said,
ball.
when I threw a 10, I threw it flat for me. And it's still just Brooklyn.
You win, yeah.
Brooklyn.
Correct. And this ball got an honorable mention in our top 5 list because it came out literally the same week
We were doing those.
as the top 5. So it got an honorable mention because of just core numbers and just the quick videos I saw from the Brunswick staff throwing it. It looked really good. And then Aaron got it and I was like,
Probably could have been higher.
should have been higher. Shouldn't have been an honorable mention. It probably should have been number 2.
Probably.
Probably.
But
But it is what it is. Aaron, I haven't seen Aaron in a while, so this is a little bit longer video. That's all. That's all. I'm just going to throw that out there. So, you would recommend it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, would you buy another one to fill that big, strong, asymmetrical spot, or would you buy something different?
so in this scenario, not that I don't like it,
Right.
I would like to see what I would like to get, kind of thing, because you know my bag is loaded with solids.
Yes, it is. Yes,
It's
it
loaded
is.
with solids.
Yes, it is. I think the high speed is probably one of your best.
This is my curly ball.
Correct.
And the kaboom.
Correct. And I like the
Oh, I like them both.
I do. I do like the Kaboom.
But with having already options and a solid, I wouldn't have mind trying another big four. Like just
Correct.
another big solid.
Correct. I think the Arctic Forge would have fit your game very well.
Would I have chosen it over this per se? No, I think they're pretty close, honestly.
Correct.
I think the Arctic Forge is a little bit more angular, which probably would have actually replaced the ball in my bag.
Correct. Sub-Zero Forge, sorry. Not
Sub-Zero
Forge. I apologize. I even said the same thing. So we're good.
They're all in this,
Yeah, it's white and blue. It looks looks wintry.
So, not necessarily that I wouldn't buy this again, but with the bag that I have, I wouldn't have minded just trying.
Correct.
Just trying something different.
Right. But
Not
then
that
again,
it hurt.
by doing what we do, we have a little bit more access to certain bowling balls or certain options that a lot of people don't have.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we go through bowling balls every month. And it gets to be a little bit much. It really. I'm right there with you. I'm trying to get games on bowling balls just to get them out of my bag because it's all great and fun when a ball matches up.
Yes.
You have no issues at all.
Correct.
But once you get that bowling ball, it's like, fuck. Now I got the games on.
I got a bowl with this.
Correct. Like Joey with the Arctic Bot.
Oh
That was horrible.
That was awful.
I felt so bad for him.
I was like, me with my urethane, but not really because I
Correct.
don't want to throw it, but because I feel bad.
Right, but now you use it as your spare ball. So
yeah, it works
it all
out.
works out. But it's really tough. When a ball doesn't match up for us and we're still trying to put games on it, it's brutal. It really is.
It's tough.
All right, let's
do something.
all right, 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Where are you putting the Mesmerize?
I mean, it's hard to give anything a 5. I mean, for what it is, I would give it a 5.
I was going to say, it's right up there at the top.
Because it's exactly what they said it would be.
Correct, and it's everything that you look for
In a big, strong solid.
in a big, strong, asymmetrical solid. So if you watch Aaron's video and you watch the way the ball read and the ball shaped, that is the definition of a big strong, asymmetrical, solid bowling ball. Brunswick knocked this one out of the park.
That's what you want.
Great.
Like
Can't ask for any more.
What more do you want?
Correct.
Yourself?
So, what are you giving it for a number scale?
Okay.
5. I agree. I right there, 4.5. You know what I mean? 4.5.
Well, and like I said, it's just so hard to give anything.
It really is.
Because nothing's perfect.
Correct. But for an
But for
asymmetrical ball this year to come out against the competition that there is,
It's
up
the best.
there.
Yes.
It's one of the best.
Yes.
Period. So that would be Aaron Taft's take on the Mesmerize. My take as well. You got a few tidbits in there of the Vaporizer. That's what we're here for.
Which has absolutely nothing to do with
Correct.
this, but
I'm still envious over the Mesmerize. I should have had the Mesmerize. Anyway, if this is your first time finding 10 in the Pit and you made it this far, you're a trooper. I appreciate you. Really do. If you wouldn't mind, like, comment, do your little keyboard thing, let us know. You know, we just had our rambling time here to tell you what we think. Let us know, use the comments, and let us know what you guys think about the Mesmerize if you already have it drilled, or if you think that the Mesmerize isn't as good as what Mr. Taft and I said it is. Use your comments and let us know. If you wouldn't mind, hit the bell button and you'll see more of my ugly mug. I'm working on getting him back more, but probably not. We'll see. We'll talk more about it. This might be the last time you see Mr. Taft. Nobody knows. If so,
not even me.
If so, I do have to do this, though, in front of everybody. I appreciate it. But, if you wouldn't mind, like, share, comment, hit the post notification bell, and we'll see you all next time.